so busy like all the time. Okay, so if you could for me just sort of in a quick sort of summary, say like your name.
Yarne Gabon Brown. Yarne Gabon Brown.
Yarne. Is that right?
That's alright.
Okay. So say your name, sort of your title, what you consider like your title, because I know you do a million things, and then a little summary about your work.
I think right now I'm a student, but I'm returning student, so I'm a professional artist who have actually worked with most mediums, most genre. So I would say I'm a multimedia artist with a theatrical and music background, visual arts. So I'm trying now to able to combine all the areas in which I work to make work, versus before just working from one area to the next, which kind of take up most of my life, just keep working. So, yeah.
And then can you say a little bit about your background? Are you getting your BFA or your MFA?
I'm getting a BFA, but I'm hoping to work towards a PhD program. So I think I'm going to probably skip the masters at some point. I don't know. I'll see how it works, but that's my idea right now. Masters in art. I think I've done so much of that already that I think I want to do something else and stuff. So I'll see.
And then can you tell me a little bit about? I know you have like a ton of different types of artwork. Can you say a little bit about your inspiration or your main inspiration, or what spurs you in each piece that you do?
My inspiration always come from the people, situations, social and politically. I have this thing where, I'm affected by the people that came before me and the people's shoulders, and those shoulders that I stand on today. I'm affected by that and how I can create a world for other people to stand on my shoulders. Which means I refuse to be silenced in any circumstances or in any situation because I don't fear death. You know what I mean? I think my work, I have no fear in my execution. I try not to, and I don't censor stuff. I just say it as is because I feel the raw way and the raw approach. There's so much truth to that than when you tailor stuff. And in this Western culture that we live in, we do a lot of tailoring. I don't tailor. The only tailoring that I tailor it to make it you see what you normally would not see. So, say for example, when I work in as a sculpture, I try to give piece that will pace it to the core, where it will open up to dialogue if nothing else. If I do something with photography, I try to capture the essence of its story. So they're all like vignettes. Normally I'm inspired to work in a way from a poetic and musical sense, which is, lyrics, then I might sing, then in areas that I can't express myself visually, I use the different mediums to do that. I probably won't be able to sing this piece I was sculpted, or able to sculpt this because I can't sing it. So each piece each area compensate for different piece or the way I work in one piece.
Do you think in the end all of your artwork will culminate into like a story?
They do right now. It's just if you look at anything, and you should probably put some stuff on the side and use it as well. Take for example the Black Pearl of the Atlantic. It's inspired by a painting, but yet it's a film piece, and I'm in the piece, and I'm trying to tell you a story. That's a good piece for you to look at. It's called Black Pearl of the Atlantic. You can look at that piece, and then kind of just tell you how I work.
Okay, and then can you say a little bit about how your upbringing, you're Jamaica, right? Born in Jamaica.
Born in Jamaica.
How that sort of inspires your work and how it's led you to now be in Los Angeles doing your work?
Well, before I came to Los Angeles, I spent many years living in Europe. I went to London to do music and Italy. I studied special effects in Ireland, Germany, and then worked in Holland and Belgium. in special effects and theater before I went into music, working in clubs, singing across Europe, from Paris to Italy, and just traveling around Western Europe. Before I came here, pretty much was making art on an international circuit before I got here. And this is kind of just the place that as a child, I wanted to come to Hollywood. I came here in a television show. I was an actor in Jamie Foxx, a TV show, years ago. And then when the show got canceled, I decided to do other things. But I came here as an actor. And then before that, I worked in the music industry, both in front and behind the scenes. So what I think would be more interesting, or something you could share or talk about, is the whole scholarly journey. What inspired that? Which with 9 minutes to go for my next meeting, I have to catch you back in the field.